Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Stacy and this is the For Bricks and Giggles YouTube channel. For today's speed build, I have a couple of Belville sets. Set 5874, Nursery from 1997, and 5875, Hospital Ward from 1996. So stick around to the end to hear my review, and let's get started. Alright, so here we have the completed builds. The nursery set is right around 60 pieces and comes with 3 figures. And the hospital ward is right around 100 pieces and comes with 4 figures. And both of these sets came out before I would have been into Lego. Both took me a very long time to get. I looked at them on eBay for years. I was so into hospital related stuff as a kid, like the average little kid liking to play doctor and that kind of thing. I wanted these sets so bad, but they were very difficult to get in the United States. The hospital ward was actually released under 2 numbers, 5875 and 5876. I don't know if one of them was like a US release and one was, like a European country release or something like that. Most of the time, at least not in our area, it was not carried in stores. If you wanted it, you had to order it through the catalog, either as a mail-in or over the phone, because Belville ended in 2008. It wasn't very many years of even being able to order it online. But I got the hospital ward several years back, finally found it for a good deal on eBay in the US, and then the nursery set I actually only got probably in the last year or two, again for a very good deal. It was missing a couple pieces, and unfortunately those pieces were super hard to get. One of which was this medium green broom, and then there was a couple of other smaller pieces, and I actually ordered them on eBay from a person in France. It was kind of a funny story, but they hand wrote the label to mail it to me, and when it got to the US, the scanning system kept misreading one of my zip code numbers incorrectly. And so I'm on the East Coast of the United States, and it sent the package all the way to California on the West Coast. And every time it would leave the post office there, it would go to the distribution center and then get sent straight back to the same spot in California. And I called several post offices in California, the distribution center. It spent weeks over there. I really had kind of given up hope that I was going to get those pieces, but eventually there was a very nice woman who found the package and I guess fixed the label so that it was smoother and the numbers could be read correctly, and I finally got those pieces, which it wasn't very expensive, so it wasn't like I was upset that I was going to be out the $15 or $20. I was just upset because I wasn't going to be able to get those pieces in the US. But they did eventually make it to the East Coast, and I got them, and that was a very happy day for me, especially because I had wanted this set for so long. But I'll go ahead and show you the figures that go with the Nursery set first. So first up we have the figures from the Nursery. Here we have what I assume is a nurse or a doctor, the staff for that section. And then it does come with two babies. Everyone always talks about how creepy the babies are. I mean the figures in general, but especially the babies. And one other baby. All three figures are exclusive to this set. Alright, as for the rest of the build, just like most Belville sets, this has some great, rare, and unique pieces to it. I decided to do both of these sets together since they go together and they're similarly themed as hospital sets. I also hadn't done a Belville review in 7 or 8 months, so I know Belville isn't everyone's favorite, but I do have some followers that love it just as much as I do, so I figured it's been over half a year since I've done a review. It's time to add another Belville review into the mix. So on this end we have a little changing station. It does come with a cloth towel or blanket, kind of a unique piece. I love that Belville does a ton of fabric pieces. Some little spoons and bottles and bibs. The spoons and bibs come on a little sprue, super cute. This was a very unique piece. When I saw it in the photo, I thought it was plastic, but it's actually foam. It's a foam squishy little changing table piece. It is exclusive to this set and super expensive if you wanted to buy it individually, but I had never seen anything foam made by Lego before, so that was kind of cool. We have the little build itself. Like I said, only 60 pieces, so I think it took me like between 5 and 7 minutes to build this whole thing. Always love the decorative elements, so the chrome silver top there. We've got some sticker pieces with the charts on either end. Like I had pointed out previously, this broom, which is pretty rare, it's only in a couple of sets, which is why I had to order it from France to be able to get it. Classic green apple. And then you get a couple of teddy bears, and the brown one is exclusive to this set as well. I've always liked these teddy bears. I think they're super cute. Didn't initially realize that this one was exclusive, but it is, so that's pretty cool. Inside the cribs too are these little fabric pouches to put the babies inside of. Always love that. So a super small set, not a ton to the build, but as always, tons of playability. Alright, as for the hospital ward, I'll go ahead and show you the figures for that one now. As for the figures for the hospital ward, got a doctor here, completely decked out in all white. He is exclusive to this set. Here we have either a doctor or a nurse. She is also exclusive to this set. Then we have this little guy. He is one of the creepier figures I've seen from the Belville world, just because they gave him what looks like a female printed face, which I mean is fine. It just doesn't seem to really fit with the rest of the figure, and he is also exclusive to this set. And then finally we have this girl. She actually comes in a couple of other sets, perhaps different clothes, but the figure itself is in 2 other sets. So 4 pretty unique Belville minifigures there. This set has quite a few sticker pieces. One of my favorites is this little TV. It's got the little duck pattern there. This opens up and then you can reverse it, and it's got another print there for a different channel if you want to change the channel. I just think that's super cute. Got this cute little waiting room couch build. And then this end table, this gives me such 90s vibes. I love the clock pattern. That is also a sticker piece. There's a little mail piece there. But the color schemes for these sets, you know, the light pastels really give me, you know, such 90s retro vibes, especially with a hospital theme. I mean, not that I spent any time in a hospital as a kid, but doctor's offices and that kind of thing just always had all of those pastel colors throughout, so it just feels very representative of what I remember seeing as a kid. There are a bunch of other great accessory pieces. Got these crutches, which only came in the hospital ward sets, which, again, like I said, there was the same set released under 2 different numbers. And then there was like an accessory pack that you could buy that came with these as well. So pretty much exclusive to this set. There's also a little cast, and that does open up, and you can put it on the figure. So it does fit around his leg and clip on there. I thought that was a really unique part. I try to be very careful with it because it's on hinges, and, you know, overuse, you don't want to break those hinges. That is another piece that's only in the hospital ward set, as well as that accessory pack that you could buy. Then there is a sprue that comes with all kinds of medical devices, so a stethoscope, a little piece to see in people's ears or whatever, a spoon, a little device for shots, and a thermometer. Super cute, but super rare, so they end up being hard to get and expensive to get. And then a little hospital bag to store all of them in, and that is a sticker piece as well. And just so you can see it up close, we've got more of those charts. Those are all stickers. The little pouches to put your minifigures in. And then there are little food trays at the end of each bed. One with a pizza. I think that's supposed to be a sandwich of some sort. So both sticker pieces there as well. Super cute. Little phone there on the end. Looks very retro, but the set did come out in the 90s, so that would be why. So again, only around 100 pieces. It was like a 10-minute build, and I just know that if I had been able to get the set as a kid, I would have played with it endlessly. So here's hoping someday there is someone in my future family that I will be able to let play with this set. So like I said, it took me years to get both of these sets, but they are both great sets. Unfortunately, neither one is available currently in the US on BrickLink. I did not check eBay, but I do check eBay almost daily for Belville sets, and I have not seen either of them listed. These are earlier in the theme. Belville started in 1994, so these came out in 96 or 97, so definitely early into Belville, which makes them harder to get. I've said it before, I don't think they were well distributed in the US. Maybe they were limited release in a lot of cases. I just feel like they didn't make as many Belville sets like they did with other themes and regular Lego sets. But if you happen to find someone who is selling these, then I highly recommend them because they're great sets with really unique pieces and a lot of playability. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.